Without Harry's consent, nah, that's not going to happen. You have to understand that the British media, when it comes to royal reporting, act on the behest of the royal family. You honestly think that Archie and Lily's full face picture will enter the British media without somebody like Charles signing off, go ahead? And let me tell you why it will be bad for Charles. Somebody from Charles's camp already leaked details, or at least leaked some of the details of the meeting between Harry and Charles. I personally, I was of the mindset that it was William, but looking at some of the comments from the Daily Mail, I believe that it was Charles's secretary, Clive Atherton. Now, since it came from Charles's secretary, I cannot guarantee that Charles was not involved in this. I believe he would have been to some extent, because I don't believe, contrary to what people think, I don't believe these courtiers just do what they like. They do it with with the consent of the people that hire them. Yeah. I believe some of the details were leaked. I believe some of the snarkiness was sprinkled by Clive Atherton himself. But what they probably did not expect or underestimated, because it was leaked to a tabloid, not a major news outlet, was that Harry was going to respond the way he responded. And because of the way Harry responded, it was picked up by the BBC and the Independent. So this isn't like a tabloid to tabloid fight. Major news outlets picked it up. And if you look at the tone of Harry's response was very no nonsense. That was somebody who was letting it be known that he's not here for the bullshit. He said it there, but let me paraphrase. Even though I would have liked some of the details of the meeting to be kept private, let me correct this, and this. And let me also clarify. I gave my father a framed picture of Archie and Lily. Notice it was a framed picture of Archie and Lily, not Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily. That was intentional. Because you see, if it's all four of them, anybody can say, oh, well, if it leaks to the press, it could be, the conversation could be, well, anybody could have leaked it because they were trying to, report on Harry and Meghan, and oops, the kids were in the picture. So if it ever comes out that those pictures come out without Harry's consent, because of how unique that is, everybody will know who it came from. And it's very clear it came from Charles's camp. And with all the bad press that the Windsors have right now, this is not the press they need, especially since it's known the Sussexes are very, very protective of their children's privacy. So no, Charles may be a lot of things, but I don't think he's stupid. I don't think he would. I personally don't think Charles would be personally involved in the leaking of those children's pictures. And also don't forget that before they print any of those pictures, they need to get consent from Harry's camp, from Harry and the Sussexes. If they print without their consent, they have opened the door to litigation. And like I said, Harry has already taken major news outlets to court. This might just be the thing that will finish them off, because he will sue them and he most likely will win. Printing the images of underage children without their parents' consent is not legal, either here or abroad. Do with that information what you will.